Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to do a Q&A once more. And if you like this type of content, guys, do subscribe, comment, and as well as thumbs up. That would be muchly appreciated.
Yeah, in our channel, normally we talk about our journey to achieve FIRE. We are two
married couple living in Sydney.
Married couple live in Sydney with two young kids. We're trying to achieve FIRE. We are still at 30s. We normally do savings, budgeting, side hustles, and anything comes to save money growth. So today's topic is someone asked on the internet.
Yep.
He or she recently inherited $130,000, of which she not sure what to do. Looking at long-term options. Cool, that's very good question. Long-term. So his situation, 34 years old.
Yep.
One property that he lives in, $550,000 or $270,000.
Okay.
One investment property worth for $420,000 or $120,000, and have about $75,000 in shares, about $30,000 in super.
Okay.
Income is around $1,200 per week plus overtime every now and then. No other debt. That's the question.
Okay.
He doesn't want to waste the money.
So, what would we do?
What would you do? You go first.
Okay, this time I go first.
Yeah.
So $130,000 in cash. So I've got property.
He got a few options, right? We can
There's
see
a few
that.
different options, yeah. So there's no, for me, like I don't know which one is right or wrong. There's no right or wrong way, I guess.
Long term, that's what he said. At least he put it in long term.
Long term. I would do one or the other. So at the moment, it says in here, you've got the smallest debt, which is a $120,000 investment property. I would probably knock that off. So that's option one. So if you knock that off, the $120,000 in debt, so that means your mortgage or your repayment of that is zero. So eliminate that. That's number one. And now you have a property, investment property that produce you whatever that income would be. Let's say it's $500. If you have a mortgage, for example, if you have an income of $500 per week, with an assumption maybe $300 of that goes towards the mortgage and $200 of that goes towards the property admin. So this time around, you're not sharing, I guess you're not partnershiping with your bank. So that's option one. Then and if you eliminate the mortgage on the investment property, so that means that $500 goes to you, $200 of that goes to the mortgage, sorry, not mortgage, the administration, you know, your water, strata, council. The other $300 is your passive income. And that would be then possibly go to other debt, like such as your mortgage repayment on your principal place of home, or invest it somewhere, which is towards your super. Second option would be putting it in your super. That's if you're looking at super the same way as we do. Because the way I look at super is like plan Z, as in if anything else doesn't work, we really like to eat our super. So because you're on your 30s, you've got another 30-40 years of your lifetime before you can reach that. You have a long-term growth expectation. So that's my 2 cents.
Yes.
Your 2 cents?
It's very different to yours. I wouldn't pay a cent in the investment property.
All right.
In the accounting purpose. Sorry, I'm not accountant, but it's just a tax. You have so much money, and then I'll split the money in half. 50% pay off your principal place of residence, the like $270K that they have. Because that you pay it off, your own home you can't got tax reduction. But if you pay off your investment, you have to pay more tax. Right? So that's trying to just minimize tax, still paying tax, but minimize it. And the other, you're at 30s, your super is just way too low. Like what you said, super is plan Z. But the thing is that if there's a I don't know what's that called, the most tax efficient way is to pay more money into your super. Correct. Because I don't know, just based on his portfolio, I can tell he's not a super guy. Like where you,
Yeah, I was
you
like that.
were like
I
that. Your
wasn't a
super
super
was
person.
really low.
Yeah, I didn't contribute anything to my super, but now I'm paying for it in the sense
But you
of-
had more than him.
but at the same time, now I'm sort of have to catching up. So instead of putting just maybe the minimum, let's say $20 or $100 per week, let's say as an example, in order for me to be comfortable, I have to triple that. So I have to put down $300.
Yes,
because of the time bracket.
Yes, the earlier you put it in your super, you got more for the compound interest effect and just regrow your investment in your super. I know we can't touch it till 65, but isn't that good when you're 65 and here you go, bonus, ta-da!
Now, we only rely on our superannuation as a last plan.
Yes,
If any of our investment vehicle doesn't work, then that would be our last plan.
Yes, because looking at him, he's just heavily put it in properties. He's a property guy.
Now,
I'm okay with it.
We used to be that.
Yeah.
We used to be the property guy.
Yeah, okay with it, but just put down maybe half of the inheritance, put it down from your home mortgage, because there's nothing about tax or anything, and then maybe 50%. But there's a maximum account you can put it in your tax. In your super without paying tax or some other penalties. But just search it, everything's on the internet. So what I will do, if I reach the maximum amount, I'll just put the maximum in there. Whatever left over, I'll put it in ETF or shares.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
my
so
plan.
but you still got a mortgage on the investment property.
Yeah, leave it.
Leave it?
He's still working. He can claim tax.
So I mean, each like with us, we have two different opinions because
Always.
we look at a different way of doing things. For me, I just try to minimize debt because I know what it feels like to have debt.
But he can't pay off his debt with that money. So
Not the
I
whole
will
entire lump
we'll tackle the home first.
Okay.
Because I'll rather pay off my home.
For me,
if I can't stay in my home, someone kick me out, then where can I stay? I'll pay off my home first.
Like for me, it's like any debt and goes from the smallest to largest. So the smallest debt at the moment would be the
Is that how you see it?
Yeah.
So you're looking at the smallest debt, but for me, I'll look in more tax efficiency way.
Yeah.
We'll talk to accountant if you have any questions. I'm not accounting.
Yeah, for me, like whatever's the biggest, the smallest debt that I can tackle right now with this big lump is like it's equivalent to like one giant bullet. Which one am I going to go through? Am I going to go through this one or this one? So minimize debt. So get rid of debt as much as possible. But that's just our 2 cents, guys. So, I mean, again, at that age, I'm not quite sure with the situation with I guess if they have any kids.
Doesn't sound
it doesn't
like it.
sound like it by the look of it. So a single income, let's say.
But way to go, 34 and have all this.
Uh-huh.
Well, we were like that though, yeah.
We're actually even worse. We actually have about $1 million in debt.
1.2 million debt at that time. Yeah.
But at that time, we're looking at, yay, we're $1 million in debt. But like, hey, you're a millionaire, but you're in debt.
Yeah.
It's not an asset until
you sell, liquidate everything.
And then when we liquidate everything, when we calculate it, because you're not a millionaire.
No, we were not. No.
And like for me, it's just to minimize stress, to minimize repayment. That's how I see it.
Yeah, so you can see that we always have argument about money, right? Different point of view of how can you grow your money.
Yeah. So like some people like it. Okay, so if you're doing just 100% of super, the only bad news about super is like you can't liquidate.
Yeah, you can't reach it.
Investment property, the beauty thing about that is, hey, if anything happened around your life, let's say if you need to do something about it, like,
you can add value.
I can add value, and if I needed cash right away, let's say within short term or so, I can sell the property.
You can't sell property in short term. Well, you can do a fire
short
sale.
term as in like 6 months.
Okay.
Within 12 months.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Yeah.
Not in like
2 days.
2 days. No. And then if I minimize that, then I can actually probably grab all of this money and dunk it in my principal place of home, and I'll be debt free. So as you can tell, I don't really like debt. But yeah, that's just our 2 cents, guys, based on our experience and what would we do. This is just our personal opinion. Our 2 cents. If you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe, comment.
See you next time.
Bye.